Good morning. Yeah, so cracking on with the engine change or the engine out process. It's been becoming a bit of a challenge, but love a challenge, so that's the whole point of it. And plus, this is my home. I've got to the point now where I've sort of prepped the video a bit, got a proper cup of coffee as well. I'll prep the video a bit so you can see the head coming off, and then I think over the weekend we're looking to actually get the block out. So today's mission, this video is to show you the head coming off really, and then once I've done this video I'm going to proceed to take the gearbox off and the prop shaft out, and then I'm sort of ready to lift the bottom end out, which we're still contemplating how we're going to do it. So let me set up the camera. Hang on, bear with. There we go. Get you in there. Let's see what you can see. Yeah, that's good enough, I think. Yeah, so you can see the engine there. It's sort of where I'm at the moment. Obviously, being winter and whatnot, it's been quite hard. So during the days I'm working, my day job, and then in the evenings, it's cold and very dark out here because at the moment we stopped where we didn't quite want to stop. So it makes it almost impossible. Well, not almost impossible. It is possible for me to do it in the evenings, but I just simply don't have the motivation after work. So I've actually taken the day off work today to do this. Look, today's holiday, which is not how most people spend their holidays. There we go. I've already prepped this, as you can see. Taking the whole lot off. There's the head. Now having a closer look at this and the head gasket, you can see there is, I think, piston. Would that be piston one? I think it would. That doesn't look too clever. So all more the reason to get this done. Again, a lot of people probably would have thought, why don't you just change the diesel pump? But I know there's trouble with this engine and I don't know how long it's been going, so we'll get there. Once this is out, I've got to take the whole thing over to Calcutta Boats before they can start work on it. I believe they were saying they may reuse my bottom end, depending on the condition of it. So I've got to have a conversation with them about that. Let me see what you can see. Right, yeah, so bottom end gearbox. This is coming off today. That's the plan. I'll move this around a bit. The prop shaft's here, so I have to take this floor up, which is not hard. Disconnect the prop shaft so I can move it out of the way. Then I can loosen all the bolts around the gearbox, undo the mounts. The engine should drop down onto this beam here, so that'll be fine for now, and then pull this out of the way. Then I think what I'm going to do is, there are two bolts and the engine mounts down there. I'm going to disconnect them so I can slide the engine back a bit, and then we should be in a good location to lift it. So yeah, all fun and games. For those, let me just pick the camera up, hang on. For those who don't know, this is an old push rod engine. So you have the push rods coming up the side of like the what would you call it? I suppose the cam would be down the bottom of the engine, pushing the push rods up and down to lift the valves up and down, like so. So yeah, that's sort of how this engine works. It's very old school technology, but it's reliable. Yeah, this being the 35 brake 1.5, the 1.8 with the modified. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Oh no, hang on, you can't see that. Yeah, doesn't look too sad. No scoring. So yeah, but clearly burning a ton of oil, as you can see. That'd be nice to have an engine that doesn't burn oil. Been quite looking forward to that. So yeah, part 4 of the Mooresborn BMC 1.5 engine swap. Broken down, well, sort of pre-prepped as all the bolts are off, because I'll tell you what, it wasn't fun getting that head off. It was a challenge, but we love them. So yeah, part 5 is going to be me taking the gearbox off and whatnot, so I'm going to crack on with that because time is of the essence. Thank you for watching. Right, so the challenge continues. I've managed to get the prop shaft out. This is a CV joint which fits in here and connects to my stone gland. That allows for movement on the drive shaft, but it was a bit of a challenge getting this out because it was so tight up into the gearbox. I don't know if you can see that. You can see that at the ends moving around. That was tight as you like, so it wasn't coming out without removing that CV joint. So that is now out. The plan is, which is going to be done today. So we've got this loose now. We have disconnected. I'm just undoing the bell housing bolts. I've got the, as you can see, just there, the gearbox cable to remove, undo the mounts, and then slide the gearbox back and then lift it out. That in turn will allow me to undo the engine mounts at the front, which you can, I don't know if you can see them, I'll try and point to them. They're sort of here. There's one there and there's one there. We can undo the bolts of them and then the whole engine should slide back, allowing for us to get decent purchase on it when we try and, well, when we lift it out over the weekend. So yeah, slowly but surely. This is a little addition to part 4, I think. So I think I'll just join the 2 videos together. So yeah, cool. Cheers, and I'll keep you updated. Right, lovely. So happy days. I've got the gearbox off and out, and I must say it was particularly hard lifting it. So let me show you. Gearbox out. 2 mounts at the front to disconnect, and then we can slide the engine backwards. And 1 gearbox. She was heavy, very heavy, I must say. So hopefully at the weekend we'll have the engine out, and I'll update you. Cheers guys, bye.